In this video, we're going to talk about whether or not Beachbody coaching would be the right fit for monetizing your blog. So if you're already a blogger and you're looking for different ways to make it an actual income, this video is for you, especially if you're into the health and fitness area of blogging. So before we get started, I just want to tell you a little bit about me. I actually went to school to be a marketer. My degree is in marketing and finance. And as I was going through it, I was just like, I don't really know if this is the right fit for me. Marketing, I was going to have to move away from my home state, and I'm a Tennessee girl, if you can't tell from the accent, and I just really didn't want to move, and so I decided I would do finance, but that was a little too hardcore for me. I wanted to help people with their finances and help them make their dreams come true, but when I started getting into the classes and learning about the jobs, it was very cutthroat, which I was not all about. So I decided after graduating that I was actually going to become a high school math teacher. So I've been all over the world here, trying to figure out what my passion really was and what it could be in my day-to-day life. So I decided that I was going to be a high school teacher, and I decided that based on my mom. She is my rock. She's my partner in business, and she's my best friend. So that was how I kind of came to that decision. Like, if it was good enough for her, it was going to be good enough for me. It also allowed me to be at home a little bit more for the summers. When I had kids, it would work out really well. So I decided to teach. And at that time, me and Mom were also talking about what could we do to make sure we're getting our workouts in, because our jobs were taking a lot of our time. And we had been talking to my dad, which needed to lose. He had several pounds to lose. And he was going to support groups, and it was just amazing to listen to people, and people asking questions about fried chicken and if that was okay to eat, and just different things. And we really started seeing how much we knew about health and fitness. So that's where our blog started. We decided to create storyfitness.com in 2011 just as a side piece, something fun, and if it ended up making money, that would be really cool. And we added on Beachbody coaching from the get-go. So from day one of our blog, we had coaching in there. Some people will add it in, 6 months later, a year later, 3 years later. So it just depends on what fits for you. For us, it was a total no-brainer because we loved Chalene Extreme, Turbo Fire, and P90X at that time. And now they have so many new programs like 21 Day Fix, Fix Extreme, Hammer and Chisel, Insanity, all of these new programs that keep coming out. So that was why we decided to coach along with our blog. We already loved the products. It was an easy thing to incorporate because we were already using that product. And now, coming back from 2011 to now, we've actually tripled our income. We have a more flexible schedule because we were able to quit our full-time jobs being high school math teachers, and now we're coaches and bloggers, so that's pretty cool. We're also able to travel a lot more and actually pick out the trips we want to go on because we're asked to travel several times each year. So we're able to pick out what we want to do, which is really exciting. And our blog has had over 4.7 million views. And I know it's January right now, so if you're already blogging, you know how crazy your traffic gets in January. So we'll probably hit that 5 million views even before you're watching this video. So pretty cool. So what does a coach even do? And how do we decide to add it on and how it works for our business? So what a coach does is it's somebody that helps somebody else find the best workout for their goals, their needs, and their time. I mean, that's all it is. It's just like having a fit friend or, blogging already. You're already sharing your story and what you really like and sharing reviews and opinions. Same thing for a coach. You're just going to help somebody find the best workout for them. And then you're going to hold them accountable. And you can do this with a blog post, an email series, or actually checking in with them. Just depends on how involved you want to be. For us, we host a challenge group each month. So we meet people on our blog that either buy the program straight from the blog or they communicate with us on email or Facebook, and we pick out the best program for them, and they go in our challenge group each month, which has daily accountability, a little prize at the end for the biggest loser, and just a whole lot of support, which is a lot of fun for our clients, and it's also a lot of fun for us because we're able to get to know people that we're just a reader. It's really cool to get a comment. This is like a million times better because you're actually getting to know them, and they keep coming back to your site, and it's just a really cool experience you get to have with your readers on your blog as a Beachbody coach. And just to kind of sum up how it's going to look on your blog if you decided to do it, This is an example of our challenge group that I just talked about. We have a 21-day challenge every single month. We help them with meal planning, picking out their workouts, and just the coaching part of it. And I think on our site we've made it look really genuine because it's something that we were already doing. It's something we're passionate about. It was very easy to really create really good content for them because it was something we were passionate about. And we made sure that every post that we do about Beachbody or about the 21-day challenge that we offer is that it's focused in on the reader. It's not about us or making money or anything like that. It's focused in on what our readers are looking for. And I think that relates back to that genuine quality. And it's also very clean. If you've ever been to like a blog and it's just like so many ads that you're just immediately like, I'm clicking off of this thing. I don't even have time for this. So we really tried to make sure that it was very, genuine and not salesy or scuzzy or anything like that. So you can do that with Beachbody coaching and still make a really good income, which I should put in for legal sake. Beachbody doesn't guarantee your success, but if you're working it and you're going through the coaching, you can make it work just like we have, but they can't guarantee that you're going to be successful because you might not work. But if you're working, it can happen. We didn't want the site to look salesy because we knew that wasn't going to work. That wasn't going to help anybody. It wasn't going to help us or readers, anybody. So we wanted to make sure we were genuine like that post I showed you before. And that meant not adding ad type graphics, where you can add in like a 300 by 300 graphic ad. We didn't want to do that, which Beachbody has those available. If you wanted to use those, you could. You'll get the same amount of commission and everything. But for us, it was just not what we wanted to have on our site. We wanted to make sure we were portraying something very clean and classic and easy to, read. And we also choose which programs and products that we promote. Now, Beachbody has all kinds of different workouts. They have, intense ones. They have brand new ones. They have older ones that are a classic and still get you great results. They have supplements. They have Shakeology. They have vitamins. They have all kinds of stuff. You don't have to promote all of it. You can pick out what you want to promote. So if there's a workout program that your readers would relate to, you could spend all of your time creating recipes and meal plans and really sharing about that program with your readers. And you're going to keep building up more and more traffic from that because you're focused in and an expert on that program. So you can just pick one or two things to focus on. And you control every single word. If you've ever done a sponsored post, which is a great way to monetize your blog, you know that there's all kinds of restrictions. You have to make sure that you mention the brand so many times. You have to include so many hashtags. You have to promote it across these different places. You have so many restrictions on you for that sponsored post. And you're only going to get paid once, like it's just a set fee or a set commission. This is going to be where you control every single word. You can say exactly what you think about a program. If there's something that you don't really like, you can post that in there. It's no big deal. People want to know about your experience. So you can do that with Beachbody coaching as a way to monetize your site. And you're also able to add value because it's going to relate to other posts. I just did a post about getting toned arms. And I went into detail about, you have to vary up your workouts. You need to change up your reps and the amount of weight you're using. Use your body weight. And so I was able to recommend a Beachbody program for each one of those things. And that just kind of added value to that post and really gave them that next step that they needed if they wanted to get toned arms. Just as a really quick example. So it doesn't have to look salesy. And I think it works so well on a blog like Beachbody Coaching overall because it feels genuine, unlike those sponsored posts where you have to have so many restrictions on you. And, it could be a product that's kind of a stretch, like, oh yeah, well, I'll talk about this, but only because I'm getting paid for it. This is something that you can genuinely work into your blog, and I think that's why it works so well. It's also helped us attract people to us because Beachbody spends millions of dollars on these infomercials all the time. And so somebody will be up at 2 a.m. and they're like, I'm not going to call this number and commit right now. I'm going to Google this and see what people are saying. They Google it, our site pops up because we've already been blogging and we already know what we're doing, and it attracts people to us. So people are already searching out these products. They find you and they can read your experience with that product or that service and really connect with you on that level. So that's a really cool thing that's happened for us, and it's really grown our traffic. And just to show you the amount of traffic that it's had, this is just an example of our top post. So this is taken on January 4th of 2016. This is for all time, so we started in 2011, but some of these posts are actually newer, like the 21-day fix, our all-time highest post. That is a Beachbody program. It came out in, 2014. And you can tell, like, just from 2014, so it takes off 3 years of hard work on our blog, that all those posts, one post that was 2 years old has had 435,000, however you say that, 435,000 people go to the site just to view that. Think about how that could affect your income and how you could affect your monetization of your blog. 400,000 people went to this site because they wanted to know more about the 21-day fix. They probably either found us on our Facebook or on Google, so you know they're already interested and they made it to the blog. So they're going to be really tempted to buy after they read this blog post. So it really does well for conversions. And I just wanted to show you this example because the 21-day fix is a Beachbody program. 21-day fix recipes, that's a Beachbody thing. Beachbody hybrids, T25 is a Beachbody workout. And it's not until you get down to the bottom with the homepage and the Eat Clean meal plans that it's not relating to Beachbody. So just to kind of give you an example of how it's attracted people to us, it hasn't come off scuzzy or spammy or nasty or salesy. It hasn't done any of that. It's actually brought in more people to us. It's not sending people away. So that's pretty exciting and something neat to see, because how many times can you think on, like, even on a hand, like how many times can you count when a sponsored post or an ad has brought somebody to your site versus, and that made you money. Like, I mean, how often does that happen? So this is just really neat because you're going to make money when people buy from these pages, but you're also going to attract new people. So that's pretty exciting. And I know it's helped us connect with our readers more, and that helps us tailor our content that's not related to Beachbody as well. Because people aren't just going to come to your site and like look at it for 5 seconds and log off. Hopefully you're going to have really good content. People are going to want to read through that, leave a comment, or buy a product, or connect with you by email. And that's going to help you get to know them and really find out who it is that you want to be connecting with, and that allows you to learn a little bit more about them and tailor your content so you start attracting even more of those type of people. So that's pretty cool, and just an added little perk of adding coaching to your blog. Another thing that it's really done for our blog is it's helped us grow our email list dramatically. Beachbody usually comes out with 3 to 4 new programs every year, and a new product can make a big difference because you can do a blog post about it and include a little link to an email list and just say, hey, I'll send you an email when this becomes available. If they're coming to your site from Google and they see like, hey, I already know I want this and it comes out in 3 months, they're probably going to sign up for that email so they get a reminder. And that's really helped us grow our network and our email list like crazy, because when you have them opt in to find out about that workout that's coming out in 3 months, you can also ask them, hey, would you like to get our monthly newsletter? And they can just click yes, and then bam, your email list is growing and growing and growing. And it's because of this product that you're promoting, but that's how they found you. So that money that you're going to make when that program comes out is actually helping your blog as well. So it's kind of twofold. It's a win-win, because you're going to be gaining new subscribers that you never would have met because of this new product, and then you're going to make money when that new product comes out because you're going to be a coach. So very, very cool. Now we've had some huge launches, and then those people continue to be readers. It's people that really want to know more about you, and they've made a connection with you. So it's really neat and a win-win on your blog. So how does this monetize your blog? You kind of see where I'm going with this. It helps your traffic. It helps your email list. It really generates a good income. You've seen it from our success. But how does it work? You can be as involved as you want. You can be a full-time blogger and coach, or you could just be, all right, I want to be a blogger. I'm only going to include some links to buy, and I'll do a blog post about a program maybe once a month. And that's totally okay. You can totally stick to retail with just a link to order after a blog post that you make, maybe about that product or about that service or a review that you do. Or you can, take on that and then add in coaching and put them in like anybody that buys from you, they go into a private Facebook group that you check on every 3 days or every week or every day, depending on what you want to do personally. And that's how you can set it up. You can keep it as very simple, just with a retail link, or you can actually coach somebody and check in on them every now and then. Another way that you could do it is an automated email system. As soon as they buy something from you, you could stick them in to an email series, and it sends them an email every 3 or 4 days. And that way you are keeping in touch, but you aren't having to do a whole lot of extra work, and it's a way to monetize your blog. Also, to be a Beachbody coach, you do not have to have any kind of certification, so that's pretty nice. You can get started today even if you wanted. Unlike ads, you can share about a program and include just a link to buy. You don't have to have like this cheesy graphic that's moving around and showing abs and all of this mess. You can just literally do a review about a product or a program and include a link to buy at the end if you want. And this kind of leads to better conversion rates because you're actually sharing some value and telling them exactly what a program is about. And we have guides on every single program. We have frequently asked questions on every single program that you can pull ideas from and create your own blog post about it. So that's a way to kind of build that value, even if it's a program that you're waiting to get or you're thinking about trying. You can still include all of that information. And as you build that value, you're going to have better conversion rates because it's not just an ad. It's actually showing something genuine and adding value to them. Also, it's going to help your SEO. How many times has an ad helped your SEO? Like never. So SEO, search engine optimization, you're going to have that happen because it's going to be a keyword. If you do a blog post about P90X3 and there's an infomercial for it, someone might Google P90X3 and find your site that way. So it can help your SEO. And you'll also have a higher percentage earned every time something sells versus many other ads. Usually with ads, you make like a dime every time someone even just clicks. Now with Beachbody coaching, you're going to earn 25% commission anytime someone buys. And typically the prices range from $60 to $205 when someone's ordering from Beachbody. And also Beachbody has different supplements that will just automatically ship to your house each time. So that way if you're really loving a protein supplement that you do after your workouts, or you love their pre-workout Energize supplement, you can have that shipped every single month to your house on auto ship, and you're going to make 25% commission every time it ships out. And they have that option. They don't have to have auto ship, but they can add it on, and that way you would increase your commissions every single month just because of these auto ship orders that you have coming from your blog. And again, you can be as involved as you want. Anyone that buys from your site, they can go in a challenge group, or you could just say, hey, I'm so glad that you bought. You can check in on the blog. You know, I'm going to keep you up to date with fitness tips and healthy recipes, or whatever it is that you're doing on your blog. Or you could set up automated email series where you just, have something go out to them every single week, like, hey, how's it going? How's your progress going? Here's a tip. Anything like that. And that can be the 3 options that you have, or you can get creative. This is totally your business. If you become a coach, it's just like running your blog. Like, it's your baby. You can take care of it. You can control all of it. You can get as creative as you want. So that's kind of neat about adding it to your site, because a lot of the times when you're monetizing a blog, you don't have many choices. This gives you all kinds of different choices. Now, if you want to go past retail, which I consider retail just maybe talking about a program and including a link to order at the bottom of your blog post. But if you want to go past that, you can actually host a fitness challenge like we do, 21 days. Here's your, healthy recipe ideas. Here's, some tips every day. I'm going to put you in this private Facebook group. That's a challenge. And then once you start seeing people that are really inspiring the other challengers and they're really crushing their weight loss goals, you can approach them about coaching as well. So they could do the exact same thing that you're doing. And even if they don't have a blog, they could do it on their social media. They could just be talking to their friends. If they've lost 20 pounds, their friends are going, what are you doing? I need to do this. Like, you look so much better. You look so much healthier. Your skin's glowing. They're going to be asking what's going on. So you could ask them, hey, would you want to coach? You're already doing like pretty much coaching because you're, supporting everyone in these challenges and you're using their products. You would be an awesome coach. And then you can add them into our tried and true training in 2 clicks. So if they say, yeah, I want to be a coach, that sounds awesome. You send them one little link, they sign up, and then you can add them to our training. So you're not having to teach them how to coach or anything like that. You can just plug them into our training. You add their name and their email and click go, and bam, it's sent to them. They're already all automated into that training. So really simple way to grow your income even more. And how this works is if they sign up to coach and you have at least 2 coaches that are successful, you're going to continue to earn a weekly bonus for helping them get started. So if they're successful, you're also going to make a little bit of money off of that as well. They still get 25% commission off everything that they sell, but you're also going to get an added bonus. That's pretty cool if you want to go past that retail point. But again, it's totally your call. You can keep it as simple or go full-time with coaching or part-time with coaching, as much as you want. You also have us to help you any step of the way. So if you have a question or you're not sure how to approach somebody about coaching, or you're thinking, well, I want to stick with retail at first and then I might dig in a little bit deeper, we're there for you. We talk on the phone, we do Zoom calls, we do videos, we have trainings available. So we're available to help you. And also if you are just like kind of getting into it and you're not sure and you have a strong challenger that you think would be good at coaching, we can help you with that as well. We can plug them into one of our coaching events, or we can actually talk one-on-one with that person by Facebook message or email to see if it would be a good fit for them. So you're not always like on your own here. You can have us help you. We also provide you with free training if you would like to become a full-time coach and blogger like we are. So we can walk you through all the basics of coaching, all the advanced stuff. We have incentives. We have a special group for just our coaches. So you can have all of those things added in if you would like. But again, you can be as involved or not involved as you would like. It's totally up to you, and we totally respect whatever you choose. So if this sounds like a good fit, we can create a custom plan just for you and your blog. You'd let us know, like, these are my income goals. This is kind of what my blog looks like. This is kind of what I'm thinking would work. Do you think that would work? We go over all of that with you. We create a custom plan, and then you'll run your own business. You set the rules. If you want to, keep it just to retail, you keep it to just retail. If you want to dig into the training, you just let us know and we'll plug you into it. So it's totally your own business, and you can monetize the way that you want to. So if it sounds like a good fit, I want to tell you a little bit about what we offer our coaches. So all of these things are totally optional. You can join all of them. You can join a couple, or you could just, fill around a little bit for the first month or two and see what fits best for you. But we offer an invite-only group for our coaches, which has a lot of support and accountability and questions and answers, all of those things, trainings, all in our invite-only group. We also have a basic training we can plug you into. It's broken down into daily little pieces. So it's super easy, even if you're busy with your blog and maybe a job and your family, you can still plug into it. We also offer advanced training. If you want to take your income from a Beachbody coach in your blog to a whole new level, we do offer advanced training to help you do that. We also provide a calendar each month to all of our coaches so you can see how we run our business. You'll see on this day we do a free group. On this day we do a paid challenge group that I mentioned before. This day we talk about coaching, and you can invite all of your challengers to this coach event and see if it's a good fit for them. You get that calendar and you can follow it. You can plug your people into our stuff for the coaching events, anything like that. So the calendar is there just to help you. And we also do year-round incentives for our coaches. So as you're building your blog and your business, you plug into those incentives. So that's a neat little opportunity. And just for a few extra bonuses, because you are a blogger, you've made it to the end of this video, you've hung with me, we are providing a couple other extra bonuses. So the first is a guide to creating a killer Beachbody post on your blog. And this has led us to huge success when it's been a new program or an older program where you just say, hey, here's a link to buy. Like, I can't tell you how much success we've had. I mean, the numbers kind of speak for themselves. We had 400,000 people going to a 21-day fix post, and like 200,000 or 300,000 going to another 21-day fix post. So it can be huge success for your blog and very little time put in. We also get how to promote a new program to grow your email list. So Beachbody's coming out with 3 to 4 new programs pretty much every year. So you can use that to grow your email list for your blog as well, and we will show you how to do that in our bonus section. 2 other bonuses that you'll receive is that if you do want to go to that extra level and offer a challenge or grow your coaching team, you can do that, and we can walk you through how to add an application to your blog really simply, where someone can just say, yes, I want it in, I'm going to answer these couple little questions, and then you'll receive an email in your inbox that says, hey, Jody wants to know more about the 21-day challenge or coaching. This is her information. Email her. That's all it'll do. Like, it's super easy to set up one time, and then you'll start getting leads for sales and coaching in your inbox automatically every time someone fills that out. So it's a neat opportunity as well, and you are able to get that for free with these bonuses. And then you'll also receive a one-on-one call with me to talk about any questions on adding coaching to your blog. That way, if there's something that the training doesn't cover, then we can talk it out, work it out, and figure out what's going to work best for you. Because again, you can choose how involved you are and how much income you really want to see from coaching. So the next step to adding in Beachbody coaching to monetize your blog is to contact me. So you can find me at thegirls@storyfitness.com to get started. Now, if you have questions about coaching or anything like that, you can also go to storyfitness.com and you'll see that there's a Beachbody coach guide there. So if you have any other questions, you can check that out, or feel free to email me with any questions that you have. I'd love to help you get started, and I know that adding coaching to your blog can be a life-changing experience, not only for you, but for your readers, because you're going to reach them on a whole new level. So I hope that you'll contact me at thegirls@storyfitness.com and have fun blogging.